YouTube, and we should be on the Facebook.
Did you say the Facebook? God. You know hear about that interweb?
Well, there's a guy that I work with, and he calls it the.
It's all about the gram.
It's all about the Tamu.
Here we go. Yeah, we're.
He says the Tamu.
I don't know if we're
The
live or
Tamu.
not.
No, we're live. It's just it's got like a couple more seconds on the. That's it.
Okay.
And he calls it the.
Okay.
Okay, guys.
You need to do that for the.
You need to shut up.
The Tamu. Yeah, the Tamu.
We're a little rusty. Folks.
We're rusty.
yeah,
We've
yeah,
been gone.
We have been gone. We have had so many adventures.
It's been a
and
minute.
all kinds of stuff. What the hell is that?
It's a mic.
Oh.
Josh, question real quick before we
Yeah.
start. How thirsty are you, buddy?
So
Good
listen. So
Lord.
let me tell you. There's two things in this world that I love more than anything. One of them is sweet tea,
Sweet tea
This is a
guys.
PG show, just so you know.
and I can't like I've kicked soda.
Yeah.
I've kicked most sweets.
Yeah.
But sweet tea is just, it is ingrained in me as a Southern boy. I
get
just
it.
can't kick it. So
Yeah, typically like.
but I get
So
orange.
wait.
But I do get orange slices in there. So I mean,
That
there's
makes it healthy.
There's fruit in there somewhere.
Yeah.
So wait, so one of those is sweet tea and the other one is an
They're both sweet tea.
I got two sweet teas.
Jesus
Here's the thing.
Christ.
Josh he needs a backup.
Yeah,
In
need a
case-
backup.
Yeah. Because we're here long hours.
Long
people.
hours.
We're serving you long hours.
And tea's what gets me through. And I don't discriminate. If I can taste
No.
the diabetes in it, we're good.
Let me ask you, out of places that you go to get sweet tea, what's your favorite?
Man, this put me on the spot.
Yeah.
You know what? Because I don't want to be like, oh, you said you don't get our sweet tea no more. But I don't know. Denton's is pretty fire.
Okay.
Denton's has really good sweet tea.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah, literally. Chick-fil-A's hit or miss.
Okay.
I tell you what, I did get at what's that new chicken place called?
Oh, Raising Cane's.
Raising Cane's. I went to
Yeah.
Raising Cane's. I got what's the mixture they do? The
Oh, the Arnold Palmer.
Arnold Palmer. I got
Yeah,
Arnold
yeah.
because their lemonade is banging.
Okay.
But their sweet tea is.
I didn't know they did the Arnold Palmer.
But you put. I asked, and they put it together, and
Hell
that thing
yeah.
was
That's
piece de
awesome.
resistance.
Yeah, because I know you were going to go to Culver's, and then you came back to Raising Cane's.
Yeah.
And I punched the air because I
Well, Culver's is
Yeah.
Culver's is a ways away.
Culver's
It's
is a
not.
way.
It's
Yeah.
an exit down. I was like,
Yeah. So
Nah.
if people haven't had it yet, Raising Cane's is like a fancier Zaxby's.
yeah, it's better than Zaxby's.
Is
It
it?
is. It's actually right now. I think I read somewhere where it just overshot KFC for third place as far as chicken
Yeah,
franchises go. So it's probably like number one is obviously Chick-fil-A.
yeah.
Two, I guess, is probably
Chick-fil-A
Zaxby's.
has the Lord on their side.
They do have the Lord. on their
Chick-fil-A
side.
does
You're
have
not
the
gonna
Lord on
beat
their
the
side.
Lord.
You can't beat the Lord. You can't beat
Yeah.
God. Also, guys, we have a new mic setup, so if you're watching, let us know if you can hear us good.
Yeah, because if you see him just moving this little thing across
Yeah.
the table, it's the microphone.
We have two.
Yeah.
If you're out there and you want to
Well,
give to our
Josh-
fund to get a third, let us know.
All of the streaming software for
Yeah.
stuff that goes on your phone, they only allow you to connect two.
Okay.
Well, we'd have one there. We're
Yeah.
slowly
We're slowly figuring it
upgrading.
out.
Yeah.
We're figuring it out. I did have an intro.
You did put an intro on there, which is
Yeah,
exciting.
what's up, Richard? How you doing, man?
Hey, Richard. Yule? Is that-
Richard Yule. That's FrankenCon.
That's right. He had to kind of go into change his name on Facebook.
Yeah, why
I
did
think
you
I
do
think
that?
He got locked out or something.
Did you get like, well,
I see Yule and I think Christmas, so
I think
True.
the I think of the guy who like landed the plane.
what? Denzel Washington from the movie Flight?
You talking about Tom Hanks?
Yeah, his
Because
name's not even close to
that-
Yule.
It's Jewel.
Guys, we're sorry for Matt. There's no excuse.
No, that guy's name was Richard Jewell. That's right.
Richard Jewell's the Unabomber.
God, Jesus.
Richard Yule, you are not the Unabomber.
Oh God.
You think the Unabomber escaped from prison and safely landed a plane in the New York harbor?
Oh man. What a what if story that'd be, right? That's
Wow.
Maybe y'all apologize me now.
well, speaking of comics and what if,
Yeah.
this week we got the new
Captain America. And
Yes.
we're going to let
No.
Ryan take it off because Ryan really said he wanted to handle this one.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, no, you look like you were going. You sure? So one thing I'm surprised at is this hasn't got a lot more media coverage yet. Like I'm kind of shocked that it's not had as much media coverage as it has. Essentially, Marvel has to do this time. You know, time is wonky. They've been doing these comics for 60-something years now, so they've reset the Marvel timeline. So Captain America is thawed out of the ice sometime in the early 2000s. He doesn't immediately join the Avengers. He's going off to join the government on the tasks.
Yeah.
At the same time that we're seeing the new kind of setting where Captain America is, we're following a young man who is there to witness the towers fall on 9/11. And for people who are too young to remember at that time, this is really what happened: is a lot of young men and women saw the terrorist attack and immediately joined the armed forces. So the guy joins the armed forces, and this is a story that we already know. He's weak. He gets beat up, but he's got all this fight in him. He doesn't quit. Just like Steve Rogers.
Exactly like Steve
60
Rogers.
something years ago. And Steve Rogers is going on his first mission, and that last page shows who's with him on the mission. And it's pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I think if
I
you're...
don't want to give any spoilers.
Yeah, we're not going to
No,
spoil
we're not going to spoil.
This is a first appearance of somebody I think is going to be major, at least since Chip Zdarsky's run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never know, like, really realistically down the line.
You
for
never
this
know
character.
long term.
But I would say if you want a good read and you also like to kind of get some maybe minor keys while they're still affordable, this is probably going to be one.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it because, like, here's the thing with me and Captain America, I haven't, like, thoroughly enjoyed a Captain America story since Winter Soldier.
Okay, so that was like back in the 2010s.
And
Yeah.
I'm about in the same boat. Like there hasn't been.
Actually,
I mean,
that was
boom,
like-
Captain America. I mean, I had
Yeah.
him. He's my boy.
That's about
But-
20
But,
years
like,
ago.
there ain't
The
been
Ed
a...
Brubaker run, right?
Yeah, Ed Brubaker and...
But there
don't
honestly
remember the
really
artist.
hasn't been a Captain America story where I feel it hasn't been political, if that
Yeah.
makes sense.
It's just...
I think the book is always political,
But
but I think it's also like Captain America's one of those characters where he's kind of like Superman.
yeah,
You don't want it to come off as too cheesy or too, I guess, preachy.
but
Yeah.
there hasn't been a like. I guess it. For instance, what was the one that came out? What, like 3 or 4 years ago?
I know the one you're talking
It
about.
introduced all the new Captain Americas.
Yep.
Great story,
Yeah.
but it's just like it wasn't Captain America.
Yeah, it won
Okay.
Captain America.
I really didn't care for the last one, the J. Michael Straczynski one.
Yeah, no.
I felt it was too old-timey.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't get into it. But this first issue gives me hope on Chip Zdarsky,
Me too.
run,
Like-
who I'm kind of like soured a little bit on Zdarsky because I didn't care for his Batman run.
Yeah.
But
I was about to say, you better not say Daredevil.
no, but I think this is hopefully the return to a character that he works well on.
Yeah, because I'm really excited to see where this goes as
Same.
far as story and
That last page.
That last page.
Woof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So since that is the only book we have to talk about this
Yeah.
week, because this week was a
We got to rate it first.
That's true.
It's true.
He about
You guys
jumped
have any
on the
other
table. He
thing?
was like, rate it.
Rate it. You guys got
Rate it.
anything else you want to add before?
I mean, if you're like me and Josh and haven't enjoyed a Captain America in quite some time, definitely pick it up.
Yeah.
Like, definitely worth it.
Yeah, it's really good. And again, it is another restart because Marvel just will not let anything go by past issue 26.
No, they
like
won't.
Marvel is basically the comic book version of Leonardo DiCaprio. They lose interest at 26.
But
But
Leo comments
you'll
right
probably
now.
hear that joke again on the podcast.
yeah,
this week.
Leo comments.
But
those
I think I would give
fuckers.
this 5 out of 5 Captain Caleb's.
Okay, I'm gonna give it 4.5. Hail Hydra Caleb's.
What? Caleb is too much a good boy to ever be Hydra.
That's So,
I mean, depends on who you ask.
I mean, we did have that conversation about the blues and the reds today.
We did.
But anyways, I'm giving it just because I'm a little wary because of Captain America stories.
Yeah.
I'm going to be in the middle, 3.5.
Okay.
3.5
That's-
shielded Caleb's.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fair.
But it's just something you're going to pick up.
But I
issue
am going to
two.
continue to pick it up in hopes that, it continues with how good the story is.
Okay. And just for
Yeah.
people watching, that's not the A cover.
No.
This is the Zardosky cover,
Yep.
which I think we still have a decent amount
Yep,
of.
we still have some of them. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep. So after that book, next week is our
Next
big week.
week is a big
Next
week.
week is a really big week. We have a lot of big books coming out next week,
Yeah.
including Uncanny X-Men number 17.
Gail Simone has been, for the last few months, has been hyping this hard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
On her,
real
Let's
hyping.
see which cover we got.
I
here.
put the A cover up
there,
front.
We got the A. We're gonna have the A and the Eureka.
I think so.
Mm.
And we also have the cover that you think is going to be the sleeper
Yeah,
cover.
the actual theater, the retro cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
So we do have all the covers. I would say if you're not yet subscribed to it, go ahead and put it on your pull list.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you're at a different store, make sure you call and get them to add it to your subscription list. Gail Simone says this character Mutina is going to be huge
Really,
for her run.
yeah.
Have you looked at it yet, Josh?
I've read it. I read it today,
Oh.
matter of fact. Yeah, so I sat down, read it, and whew,
It's good.
it's interesting.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's very unique. I love the scary elements to it, and just like the vibe of the theater, and just everybody loves going to see a scary movie in the theaters. But yeah, it's very interesting.
Unless that movie is Bring Her Back. But
yeah, yeah, where we don't donate.
yeah.
Wait, what?
So anyway, we yeah, it's a very interesting story. I really love the character. I really love the character design.
Yeah.
Actually, this particular issue keeps it just has me wondering more just about her origin.
Okay.
And that's good. For
That is
a
good.
Yeah, so
That's
I'm
real
more
good.
why is she doing what she's doing? How she get here? How does she figure out her powers? Why she do this? So I'm really interested to see where this character goes, how she develops, and how she intertwines with the X-Men. And if you're reading the new X-Men run, also the younger kids that are in it.
Oh,
right
yeah,
now too. So I'm more curious to see if they're going to be their own team,
Okay.
and this is their actually first villain.
Now, do you feel like, for people that aren't reading Uncanny, it's just like, okay, jumping on point?
No.
Okay, it's not. But I would say if you have that where you do want to get a cheap, like what could be a good key later on,
Yeah.
this is what to go with.
Yeah.
McKay's already said that he is going to sell the crap out of this on
be ready,
Wednesday.
but-
And if
Yeah.
you
If you come in with case here, you're leaving with a copy.
and
So,
if you haven't been keeping up with Uncanny, I think there's one, maybe even two trades out now.
Okay.
I think there's 2 trades
Yeah.
out right now.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's one of the
It's-
best. It's one of the best Uncanny.
It's my
runs.
favorite out of all of the new X-Men. It's my favorite.
I got to get caught up. I kind of dropped reading it when they did all the crossover stuff.
The crossover stuff gets tedious,
Yeah,
but
so I might
yeah.
to get back into it. But I would say this issue, we're definitely not trying to overhype it, but this is going to be important. I mean, it's coming from the writer herself, and we've already seen other artists do their take on the character. Cosplayers are already doing it.
Yeah.
So I'd say this is if you don't already have this pulled, definitely get it pulled. Preferably today or at least by Monday
Yes.
before Josh starts filling the folders on Tuesday.
Yeah, yeah. Because at least get it pulled tonight. I mean today, on there pulled today.
Go pull it right now.
Yeah, right now.
We have all the covers. We may still have some of the ratios left, but I would jump on that quick because the ratios
Yeah,
are
the
going to go
ratios
fast.
the ratios are going to go quick. I will say that we do have plenty of Eureka cover and the A cover.
Yeah, we have plenty of those,
Yeah.
but I would say just to be on the safe side, because people are probably going to buy extras.
Yeah.
Go ahead
I don't
and
know
pull.
what we limit people to.
It honestly it just depends on how the book pops.
Okay.
So if you're wanting to come in and buy 10,
It
maybe.
might. It just would depend upon how many.
It just depends. So
Yeah.
Because we want to make sure everybody has the chance.
We want to make sure everybody has the chance.
Yeah.
To get one. After probably after 3 or 4 days, head into the weekend, depending on what it looks like.
Yep.
We might go through and sell more copies. We don't ever price the book up if it does pop right away. So even if it does
we always
pop,
wait a couple days.
even if it does pop, y'all still have a couple days to get in here and get it for cover.
And if you've pulled it, you're safe with
safe.
the price.
If you've pulled it and it's in your pull box already, you can leave it in there till the end of time, and we won't charge. We won't charge you.
Well, don't leave it in there till the end of time because Grant will call you.
Yeah, that's true. He will call you and show up to your house.
In the year 2099.
2099.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, that'd be weird.
Spider-Man's behind him.
Just real quick, because I know we want to bounce out here about 35 after.
Yeah.
How'd you all enjoy Charlotte?
Oh man, Heroes Con was a trip. It was awesome.
It was a insane trip.
Yep.
Very fun. Learned a lot. Learned a lot of what to do. Learned a lot what not to do. Because it was our first booth set up at a out-of-state convention. It was a blast. We got to go and celebrate with Scotty when his art piece sold.
Oh yeah, Galactus versus
the
Pac-Man?
Galactus
that sold for
$15,000. That's 15,000.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It
was a beautiful piece.
Yeah, it was fun, but it's just you're sitting in a room
a lot of
and
money.
People are just flinging money around.
It's wild.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is insanity.
Yeah,
that was a lot of fun. Had a lot of adventures.
Mm-hmm.
Had a lot of adventures.
I was there with the guys from Resolute Bliss, and it was also their first time setting up, and we had a lot of our own adventures and stuff. One of our crazy adventures was at the same art auction. Leaving the art auction, we almost got killed.
Oh God.
We were leaving the art auction and these people started shouting at us, and they were shouting a bunch of profane, terrible things, and we obviously didn't think they were talking about us until they said, "Oh yeah, the 2 tall white mother effers and the 1 short mother effer." That's when we went, crap, they're talking about us. So we just got out of there, and they eventually stopped following us, but they were following us for... They were about 100 yards behind us for about a good 10 minutes, just shouting stuff. We're like, what?
Wow. I don't know. Did you guys meet any cool artists?
What kind of turn that took?
Did you meet any good creators?
Got to meet John Romita Jr., JRJR. I meet him almost every convention I go to. Really nice guy.
And I think Jazz witnessed for one of his things.
Yeah, got to. Yep.
It was hysterical. Me and Grant went to see 28 Years Later.
Yeah.
If you like Zombie Dick, you're gonna love this movie.
You're not wrong.
And before the movie started, Grant gets a call from her, and he's panicking, thinking it's something bad. So he runs out of theater, and then he comes back and goes, "She just called me so John Romita Jr. and the audience could laugh at me." It's like, yeah, that's Jazz.
McKay fell out of his scooter.
Tell the story. The story needs to be told. He's okay, by the way.
He is 100% okay. It was after the art auction. Everybody had a couple drinks. We're walking back, and the garage that we're in has kind of an incline.
And he's in a wheelchair.
He's in a power scooter. Yeah. And he's in it, and he's going down.
He goes fast on that thing.
Man, he flies, buddy.
Oh my God.
I have to jog. I'm trying to keep up. But he's moving along, and all of a sudden, I just hear, "Oh no!" And he fell in slow motion. His chair falls over. He falls to his knees, and then he kind of just falls forward. But as he falls forward, bless his heart, there's these yellow poles. They're probably about yay high.
Like the ones to block people.
To block people, but they're malleable, so they move back and forth. So if cars hit them, they just don't injure your car.
Yeah.
as he falls forward, his head starts at the top of this thing and scoots all the way down it as he falls. Now, granted, it probably broke most of his fall.
Yeah,
but I was like, we are in downtown Charlotte, and you just had your whole face on.
Was there like a moment of silence while you guys are?
Yeah, like we're like, because it just happened. It all happened so quick, but yet so slow at the same time.
Yeah.
Like I was like, this is what happened.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And then he's just laying there. He's like, I'm okay, guys. I'm okay. And Brad's like, just give him some air. Give him some air. Like, he could get up by himself. He got up by himself.
I'm assuming Jazz was like, oh no, he's injured.
We were just like, because he's just laying there. He's like, I'm okay, guys. I'm okay. And I was like, but he's not moving. Like, is he paralyzed? Is he okay? Is he done? Like, what's happening? And, oh, God bless his scooter, too. I think his scooter lost 3 wheels on that trip. When I tell you we had
Wait, it lost 3 wheels?
Yeah, like we, like somehow. Like, yeah, it lost the 2 front, like, not the big wheels, but it lost like the 2 front small ones that like help you get over bumps and stuff. Like they just flew off, and like he was carrying one around in his pocket all weekend. Like it was the wildest thing. Heroes Con was fun.
Heroes Con sounds that way. It also looks like Scotty really appreciated the video.
Yes, he did really like the video. He's really appreciative of the video and all of his fans here and all the support they gets from all of us here. And we're trying to get him here.
Yeah, the creators that I got to meet, my favorite creator that I met was Klaus Jansen. He was super awesome. He was actually nice enough to even do a little free sketch for me.
That's amazing.
So he just said, hey, I'm doing something for you because I really like talking to you. You seem like you're a really good dude. So I'm gonna do a little sketch for you. So he did a Daredevil on a sketch cover that I'm sure you guys have seen because I posted it.
Yes, since you got a free sketch and Drew had to pay him $10 to get his brochure signed, then you are the number one.
I am the number one Daredevil fan.
That seems like Klaus Jansen has made that decision.
Yeah, Klaus Jansen made that decision, so yeah.
Now, Drew is under the age of 18, so he's not
No, he's 18 today. Today's his birthday.
Wait,
today's his birthday?
Yeah, today's his birthday.
Happy birthday, Drew.
Him and his dad came in, asked him if he was going to Chuck E. Cheese. It was the whole thing.
Happy birthday, Drew.
Happy
also,
birthday,
congratulations to our buddy Aaron,
yes,
who tied the knot last
week.
Congrats, Aaron. Like, what? Aaron did what now?
Aaron did what?
Yeah, no, happy for him. I'm excited
happy for him. But yeah, guys, Heroes Con was amazing. I mean, we had such a fun time. Got to meet so many cool people.
Yeah. I got to meet cool customers.
Yeah, you got to meet. How was the shop, Ryan?
The shop was here. We actually did well at the shop.
Ryan killed it while we were going, guys.
No, Ryan destroyed it.
Yeah, I was at the register the whole time.
Well,
it gets to that point where you forget what I came here at one point, and I was like, "Where did all our dollar bins go?" And James was like, "They took them."
They took them.
And originally I was like, "Who is they? Was it the people chasing emotions?" And also speaking of emotions, real quick, because I know Josh wants us going in 3 minutes.
Yep.
Brad's Kickstarter is going to go live shortly.
Yes.
Like in the next couple days.
So
definitely, I'm sure Nirvana will put it on their socials. Comics Exchange will have it on ours. And we're going to have them on the podcast, I think, by the end of the month.
Yeah, and make sure to follow Resolute Bliss on all their social medias. We're going to be upping the social media stuff for them too. So
good.
They will be posting a lot more.
Okay,
so,
and we're they're 1-0 right now as far as Kickstarter programs go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Paradox. Paradox
we'll have
is
Brad on this
fully.
show.
Yes.
We'll have him.
Let's have him next week because I want him to have to read that Marvel swimsuit book.
Paradox is fully funded, which if you did miss out, you can actually still go and get it.
I'm still waiting.
Now, here's the thing. If you do get that Marvel swimsuit issue this week and the pages are a little sticky.
This guy.
It was not me.
Not me. It was this guy.
Listen, I didn't know.
What was your thing you said the other day? If there's boobs, you'll find them.
Yeah, that's true. I did say that.
That's gonna be on your gravestone.
That's going to be my tattoo across my chest.
If there's boobs, I'll find them.
All right, so
been fun.
Guys.
We'll see y'all next week.
Yeah, we're gonna be
fun.
back next week.
Yeah.
Definitely doing. We're definitely doing Mutina's first appearance. Probably Fantastic Four
Fantastic
number one.
Oh,
Four.
yeah,
There's a lot
by
of
our
good
buddy
ones.
Humberto Ramos.
Yep, Fantastic Four. There's a new Jeff book coming out.
New Jeff book.
The swimsuit
Oh,
issue.
Return to Skull Island.
Return to Skull Island.
Kong, Return to Skull Island.
Mm-hmm.
Just real quick, phenomenal show. Go watch it on Netflix. It's great. Get the book. I hope it's great. Probably will be. I just want all the support in the world so this show continues. Shut the hell up.
We're out.
We're out.
Stay
Peace
classy,
out.
Knoxville.
Stay
You should
classy,
go underneath the
Knoxville.
table and
No,
do
I'm
it.
not going underneath the table. I
Why
did
not?
that once. I did that when Rick was on, actually.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah.
But that's your entrance and re-entrance.
Yeah.
That's how you
Woo!
do it.
All right. And bye, guys.
Bye.